What this series is going to do is reveal the power that you already have within yourself.
Take it easy.
So, you've decided to make a change in your life, and that is fantastic. All right, so here are 4 fitness essentials that you're going to need to be successful on your journey. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Hello, my name is Chris, your friendly neighborhood fitness man. I'm here to give you some tips about how to achieve optimal fitness in your life. But first, let's talk about fitness, right? Everybody wants it, very few have it, and most will never ever achieve it. And it's a sad truth, right? But why? Why is it they're not achieving their goals? Well, this all came to my attention about 2 years ago. Why people don't achieve true fitness. I went through a situation in my own life where my son was struggling with depression, and I was working long hours at the gym. Anybody in the industry knows that it can be very time consuming being there for other people, and I had a big client base. It was taking up a lot of my time. I did have free time. I had ample amounts of time to spend with my family, but not enough to be as much of an asset as I wanted to be to my son. Okay, so I stepped away from fitness. I stepped away from the industry and found a different way to support my family. It was a difficult decision to make, but in doing that, I actually came to understand, in taking the fitness that was in my heart, that's a huge part of my life, in taking that and then using that to help him. Now, when I say fitness, this is the true meaning of fitness, not the standard exercise. He does exercise, we did do that, but it turned into something else much deeper, something else that helped me to see these 4 principles that I'm going to share with you today. Our goal here is to help you to develop lasting change in your life, right? Permanent change, right? But I have to be straight with you though. I have to be straight. It does take time, right? But I encourage you to stick with it, right? Because what you will be doing is building your life one beautiful moment at a time, right? So once you understand these principles and you start applying them to your life, I want you to develop some patience and understanding that the path that you are on is going to resolve whatever issue it is that you're dealing with. And what you will be left with is a permanent outcome in your life, something that will truly reflect who you are in your heart and your soul, that you can share with other people that you love in your life. So now, let's get to it. Principle number 1. Right, this one's going to surprise most people. Right, it surprised the heck out of me. Right, that you have to define fitness properly. Fitness equals exercise, right? If I'm a cyclist, I'm a triathlete, I'm fit, that's fitness equals exercise. That's what I thought. But then dealing with somebody who's in a darker place than I was helped me to understand the finer points of fitness. That fitness is a principle about transformation. It's not just about performance, right? So fitness in its most basic form, principle number 1, fitness is anything that you do today to make your tomorrow better. Anything, no matter how small. It doesn't have to be running to the gym. It doesn't have to be running a mile. It doesn't have to be engaging in some radical vegan diet that you can't stand to try to accomplish your goals. Fitness in its simplest form is doing anything, and this is so important that you get this, anything that you do today that makes your tomorrow just a little bit better. And if you do that consistently, you'll be fit. Let's go on to principle number 2. Principle number 2 directly supports principle number 1, right? And it's extremely important that you understand, just like you understand fitness, you have to understand progressions, right? Progressions, the best way I can explain a progression to you is building a bridge, right? You have where you are, and then you have where you want to go. All right, so to get from where you are to where you want to go, you have to have pillars to support that road. The progressions, each action, each progression is one of those pillars. Right now, if you set that pillar too far away, then that road that you have is going to be unstable. It's going to sag, it's going to sway. You're going to have all kinds of problems with it. Right? But if you put it at the right place, you put it at the right distance, then you'll have a nice solid road that you can drive on and you can move to your next point and you can set up another progression, another pillar. This is important because patience is essential here. What causes people to set that pillar is, I don't want to set up any pillars, I just want to ride across. You know what? And you might even make it. You might skim across that water like a rock and make it to the other side by fate, luck, whatever. To have a solid road, so that not just you make it, but that other people can follow you, you have to follow a progression that can lead up, that other people can follow. It'll create that path that other people can then walk on, drive on, eat off of, do whatever they've got to do. Okay, so it's important that you understand to be patient in your progression development. Be patient. It takes time, but it'll last forever, and it'll deliver you to the life you want and everyone that you care about. Principle number 3, beliefs. Now, everybody thinks they're a believer. Everybody thinks they're a believer until the check is due. All right, so now let me explain. Everybody's like, oh, I believe, I know what I know, and that's what I believe, and that's great. Let me give you an example. Heaven. Everybody wants to go to heaven. I said, I want to go to heaven. I'm so happy I gotta go to heaven. I'm so excited. I'm going to heaven. I heard they have great crepes and donuts up in heaven. I'm going to enjoy my donuts. I'm so happy I'm going. Okay, great. You go back to your room. You're packing. You're like, I'm going to heaven. Heaven. I'm so happy. Happy going to heaven. Oh, this is going to be so good. You're going to heaven. You're packing your stuff. You're all set. You put on your best cologne. You got your nice hat. You're ready to roll. You're going to the show. And then they come to your room. You ready to go to heaven? It's like, I'm all set. I got my bags packed. I got my nice hat on. I'm good. I smell good. I look good. I'm going. You're like, okay, good. Going to heaven. Right now, all right, you ready? We're all set? Okay, we're going to get you going, okay? Now, the first thing we got to do is you're going to have to die.
Say what?
Nobody told me about dying. You mean I got to die to get... Well, we thought you knew. You want to go to heaven, you have to die. You're not going to heaven the way you are. Fitness is the same thing. Okay, there's a price to be paid. Okay, and many of us will come up with belief systems that are based on what we want, but not really having the full understanding of what kind of investment we're going to have to make to achieve it. Right, so it's really important in developing our beliefs that we're honest with ourselves. We do our due diligence and understand, okay, I'm going to be fit, and this is what I have to do to accomplish that. And I believe I can do it. Now we're going to move on to principle number 4. Expectations. Beliefs without expectations are just a vision, it's just a fantasy. Right? So you have to expect on a daily basis, moment to moment, that the things that you need to do are going to bring you to what you believe is going to happen. Let me give you an example. I expect to enjoy my salad. Right? Expecting to enjoy your salad is going to give you the emotional fuel that you need to be able to feel good about doing this thing. It's going to bring you to that belief that you have. So that belief of fitness, that belief, I believe I can do this. I believe I can go through this process. I believe, and I believe that this can all happen. The expectations are what's going to bring you to that. All right? So in our expectations, I expect to enjoy the salad. I'm going to make it enjoyable. I'm going to do things that, I'm not going to go get pizza. Okay, don't get pizza, but I'm going to enjoy my salad. And I expect to enjoy it. Right? And that expectation will create the right feelings. You'll see things that weren't there. You'll be able to actively be a part of the process that's going to bring you to where you want to go. Right? Without the feelings, the beliefs alone are not going to get it done. So you have to have that expectation. You have to expect to enjoy your workouts. You have to expect to enjoy the food that you're going to be eating to be able to achieve your goals. What I need you to do for yourself right now, this has nothing to do with anybody else other than yourself. Look at yourself and say, hey, what do I really want to accomplish? And then work on those beliefs. The belief you have today may not be where it is you want to go. The belief you have today may not be able to get you started on your path. But I'm telling you that through applying these principles and understanding that you have to develop a belief, that you have to then reinforce that with expectations. Expectations, supporting beliefs, and then helping you to develop progressions that are effective and that you can keep consistent will help you to achieve the fitness that you want. A tool is only as powerful as the person holding it. All right? So what we're doing here is empowering you to be able to build a path to the goals that you desire. What this series is going to do is reveal the power that you already have within yourself. I'm really not teaching you anything. I'm just uncovering what you already have within yourself. And once you find those keys, then you are truly going to be able to unlock your full potential. And as we all say here, and truly, once and for all, you will be able to get fit now. Right? Always believe, always understand that the power is already within you, and all we're doing is revealing anything. The power to change is within us all. I'll see you next time.
Take it easy.